Hello, this is Carrie from Cookbook Divas, and today we are live on YouTube, Facebook, Amazon Live, chatting about the Cottagecore baking book. This is a shopping show live stream. We are promoting the book, which the publisher didn't even send me. I had to buy it for myself. That's okay. I love it. It is a stunning baking book. It's perfect for tea parties. We are live on Amazon. I'm going to start off the live stream by mentioning that I'm using a Logitech Brio 4K webcam. It's on sale today, 25% off, part of Amazon's big spring sale. So it's dropping it down to $149. It's a 4K webcam. We don't stream in 4K to YouTube, or excuse me, to Amazon, but we do over at YouTube. My microphone, which I need to move a little closer to my face, is 31% off today. It's Logitech for Creators Blue Yeti, and I have it shielded with a little foam around it, just in case it picks up the noise of my boyfriend making dinner in the kitchen. It is $89 today during this live stream only, and my ring light is a Neewer, and it is 20% off today, dropping it down in the 70s. So I am shocked that this Cottagecore book is on sale today. Let me check and see if that's the hardback or the Kindle version. I wasn't expecting this to be on sale when I went live. That's a bonus. Here it is, the Cottagecore baking book. It came out just a month ago today, February 20. The hardcover version is $22 instead of $28.99. So yes, it is on sale today, 24% off. It is 60 sweet and savory bakes for simple, cozy living. I have just looked through it on YouTube a couple times and did a video for it. It is gorgeous. I love it. I'm about to run to the store tomorrow morning and get baking ingredients and supplies to try some of these out because I am so excited about this cookbook. It's by Kayla Lobermeier, and I wanted to show you her website and her Instagram so you can follow her. Oops, wrong one. I need to put the right one on the screen. There she is. She is at Under a Tin Roof on Instagram, and she has beautiful videos over on YouTube. Some of them I think are a little ASMR, and she's cooking and baking and showing you around her cottagecore lifestyle. It is amazing. Underatinroof.com is her beautiful website. I'm super excited. I'm her newest fan. So I don't think I read through her other cookbook, which was the Prairie Kitchen cookbook. So I'm going to have to grab that too. So I took some quick little pictures to show you inside the book without having to flip through it, because I think you might enjoy it better that way. So the chapters are, let me just chat about the chapters for a second before we look through the pictures. Page Street Publishing is a publisher, and the chapters are afternoon tea, quick breads, muffins, and scones, and then country garden pies and tarts, whimsical cookies and bars, that's a fun chapter, forest lore cakes and icings, and then cozy hearth yeast breads. The next chapter is romantic cafe pastries, love it, and then fanciful pancakes, waffles, and donuts, and then old-fashioned desserts. So let me put this up on a little better. There we go. So I'm super impressed by this cookbook. This is cherry almond scones with cherry icing. And I happen to be someone who adores cherry-themed desserts. So that might be one of the first things that I bake, but I don't normally make scones because when I bake them, even though I follow the wonderful recipes, they come out a little dry. Not ideal. The next one I wanted to show you, there she is. There's our author, Kayla, in a beautiful prairie-style dress with a beautiful outdoor spread of tea time foods. So biscuit-topped blackberry cobbler looks delicious. Wouldn't that be a nice breakfast? I would just throw a little scrambled egg on the side. Next, there are sea salt butterscotch pots du crème. I would love to make this. I love butterscotch pudding. It is one of the only 2 Jell-O puddings that I know of that are actually vegetarian because they don't use gelatin for whatever reason. So I grew up eating butterscotch pudding that you just stirred, put it in your fridge for a couple hours. So I would love to actually have grown-up butterscotch pudding pots de crème. So I might have to make this. The next thing I wanted to show you in the breakfast chapter, she has some very interesting stacks of pancakes and waffles, and this is the beautiful rose waffles with strawberry syrup. I might make rosé waffles with rosé syrup. I might take rosé wine, sip it while I'm cooking, cook it down into a syrup, pour it over, or infuse the strawberries with the rosé. That's how I do things. I don't know. I'm also a wine blogger. How come I have never, and I bet you haven't either, put Belgian waffle eggs Benedict together? Put eggs Benedict on a waffle instead of an English muffin. It's brilliant. And I bet a waffle is easier to cut through because is it just me? When I go to a restaurant, I'm getting eggs Benedict. Mine are vegetarian, of course, but yours would have Canadian bacon or ham on it. I'm trying to cut the English muffin, but they've toasted it so it doesn't get soggy under the eggs Benedict and the hollandaise. Clearly, fair enough. But then it's hard to cut with your knife, and you're like, why did you give me a butter knife instead of a steak knife? I'm guessing a waffle would hold up to the sauce better and be easier to cut. I don't know. Let me know what you think of that. The next thing I wanted to show you from this beautiful cookbook is tomato and Gruyere puff pastry tarts. This makes me excited for my tomato garden, which won't be planted for a couple months and won't be harvested for several, but I can dream and I can go to the grocery store. These are cute, and these would be adorable to serve at a little outdoor summer garden party or cocktail party. These would be amazing with possibly a Pinot Noir, I'm guessing. Next, I wanted to show you, and I forgot to take a picture of the name of it, but it is a egg-topped croque madame or croque monsieur. I can't remember which. Anyway, close enough. That looks like such a good breakfast on top of puff pastry. That is brilliant, and I would love to serve that at brunch. The only thing that makes me hesitate is see the texture of the eggs and how undercooked they are. Yes, it's dangerous. You can get salmonella, but not everyone likes that texture of runny eggs, and some people might be like, no thank you, I'll have a no thank you helping. That's okay. Next, how good do these lemon, I want to call it by the right name, lemon cream cheese danishes look? I've actually never made danishes myself. And you can buy lemon danishes at the store, but it would be more fun to make it. And of course, if I was serving it to friends at a tea party, I should probably make it myself. So next up is this beautiful cinnamon star bread with eggnog icing. Gorgeous. Serve that during the holidays especially. There's an entire bread chapter where you can bake the bread in or near your hearth to firm it up. And this is a very good sounding chive and Asiago sourdough boule. Next, here is beautiful, beautiful Earl Grey bars or little cake bite. Oh, I'm sorry, they're petit fours. I'm trying to read what it says on the screen. Petit fours. A gorgeous strawberry cake, the Pink Lady strawberry cake, with fresh strawberries on top. And for color, it looks like are there little blueberries there? I think so. I think there's some blueberries to alternate it. Next, an old-fashioned, I might have to look in here and see what that is. It's in the pie chapter, and I think it's an oatmeal pie. There's also a peach, rhubarb, and basil pie, which is quite interesting. This is the old-fashioned oatmeal pecan pie. Isn't that gorgeous? You could serve that for brunch Thanksgiving weekend if you had a regular pecan pie on Thanksgiving Day itself. Next, look at, that's the peach, rhubarb, and basil pie I was chatting about. I thought this recipe was a little strange, and then I realized, I make peach whiskey cocktails, and I put basil in those, so why wouldn't I put it in a pie that isn't savory? That sounds really good now that I think of it. And next up, mixed berry wildflower Pop-Tarts. Have you ever made your own Pop-Tarts? I'm guessing the texture is a little finicky, but she clearly has made it easy for us and helping us get the pastry down right. Those are so pretty. And I will not have any wildflowers growing anytime soon, but I do have some blooming cherry trees, and cherry blossoms are edible, I'm just saying. Next, I wanted to show you this gorgeous orange cardamom yogurt bread. This would be awesome if you're having the neighbors over on a rainy day. Come over and have some tea and coffee, and you serve this with the beautiful blood oranges. I'm assuming they're candied on top. Oh, that would be amazing. And I am lucky enough to live in a neighborhood where all the neighbors get together and socialize and love it. So I'm going to just revisit this for those of you that are just joining us. It's the Cottagecore Baking Book. It came out February 20. And I forgot to put my info on the screen. We are Cookbook Divas, and this is our Amazon Live shopping show, which I'm going to keep really brief today because my boyfriend is making dinner and I probably better go help him. But I think I will be live streaming a little bit later, showing a whole bunch of cookbooks, possibly some kids' toys and kids' books too. So this is my brief little warm-up. So thanks so much for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Cottagecore Baking Book. And if you missed it, you can rewatch it again here on Amazon Live. And I posted longer versions of looking through this cookbook over on the Cookbook Divas YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. I guess I went crazy today because I enjoyed this book so much. And nobody paid me to say anything nice about it other than I'll get a commission if you click the link and buy it. Who cares? I'm so excited that I could show this to you. Right before I end, let me do a quick flip through to show you what it looks like. My ring light is kind of glaring off the pages, but look at these stunning recipes. And I wish I could have showed you more of them, including the garden focaccia with vegetables on top of it and cream cheese. It was beautiful. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next live stream.